Good morning. I have not been able to breathe for like 2 weeks. Some kind of new allergy situation here in Montecito. I don't know. But I talked about Mother's Day today in my post, and I talked about this poem that I wrote for my mom when I was like 17 years old, which now seems so incredibly young. And I was so young and hopeful and emotional, and my parents, I've said before, were British, and they were strict, and they weren't really they weren't big love people. They didn't shower you with love and affection and hugs and I love yous. It took them years to say I love you back to me. I think I literally said it every phone call for 10 years before I heard it back. And as I talked about today, I wrote my mom and my dad, actually, these love letters, very rudimentary and basic, when I was 17 in college, and they never acknowledged that they got them. Not a word, not one word. And then about 10 years ago, they arrived back in my mailbox. Just like, hey, thought you might want these. Still nothing like, oh gosh, this was so cute when you wrote nothing. So this is my second Mother's Day without my mother, and I still mourn the relationship I wish we had. And anyway, this is the poem I wrote. It's pretty basic. Mom, I wrote this poem for you while at school. Don't think I'm being fresh when I disagree with you. It's just that I think I'm old enough to make some of my own decisions. True, I have made some mistakes, but don't we all? Try and give me some room. You'll understand me a lot more. And it's called Motherly Love. And then I wrote a sentence. Hang on to your hats, because this is going to win a Pulitzer. Motherly love. Many times I felt the need to reach out and touch you with my words. Only now I can realize how much it would mean to me to open up to you and tell you all of my troubled times that sometimes seem endless. Have I been wrong to keep these things stored inside me and kept in jars upon a dusty shelf? Endless nights have been spent thinking about how much I love you and need you. Roads and life would not be so smooth living without you in my life. Years to come, I will look back with happy memories, but that empty feeling will still be there. Longing to have you as a friend to pass the days as the cold winter breezes blow. On these pages where my pen has spoken the words, how freely of things I feel we have missed. Various times I realize that it would be so nice to talk to you, and I do, but most importantly, endless is the only word to describe the love I have for you and the understanding I think you now have for me. I love you so very much. Well, clearly she didn't have any understanding for me because she didn't acknowledge that she got this. I was so desperate for my mom to be my friend and to be somebody that I could talk to, and she just never was. And I feel her now that she's passed often, and I feel like she knows what she missed. Anyway, happy Mother's Day.